I'm so tired.
For why?
For why?
For why?
Because I make money on weekends.
You're employed. How great.
Yes, but also not. Just because I have to get up early on the weekends. But it's okay, because I'm making money. Because I've got like a million things coming up that I have to pay for. Well, that I've got to like, that I want to go to that I have to pay for.
Well, you paid me back, so I'm happy.
And then you spent it on beer.
It spent it on beer. Beer. I did.
Yeah.
We went to Ichiban Boshi, and I had buyer's
Asahi.
remorse though, because then we went down to.
Yeah.
I got a big mug of Asahi, which was 400 mils, and then we went down to Circular Quay, and there was a bottle shop there that had 500 mil cans of Asahi
For less.
half as much.
Yeah.
Literally half as much, half the price.
But it's about...
Exactly.
But you paid for the experience of being able to sit down, have a nice Asahi branded glass, and sit it and drink it with us.
At least I didn't have to pay for dinner, because I just scavenged off David's unfinished rice.
Yeah, and miso soup.
It was really tasty.
It's good.
The rice with the mayo and the mustard
and the
like
sauce.
the teriyaki
yeah,
sauce.
it's not teriyaki
was
sauce.
Really, and or whatever that sauce is, I don't know. And the cabbage.
It's
very
good though.
tasty.
It's very
Ichiban
tasty.
Boshi is very good.
Very tasty.
Yeah.
Especially if you go to the upstairs one in the galleries. Not the galleries? Not the one in the galleries.
galleries
the one upstairs.
No, it is the one in the galleries.
It's still the still the galleries.
That is still the galleries.
There's two of them.
The same building. Yeah.
There's a downstairs
like
one?
It's like Dopa. It's like Dopa. It's
Yeah.
like they have the fast one and the sit down one, which is a cool. That's like an interesting business model, and I like that because not everyone has the time to sit down and have like a proper meal. This is the most mundane cold open that we've ever had.
That's what they're supposed to be, right?
I guess so. The purpose of this podcast is just a rant about the stuff that we like. So, if that doesn't sound like your cup of tea, this show probably isn't for you. This podcast is recorded on Gadigal and Bidjigal land, and also contains a fair amount of explicit language. We are Australian after all.
If I let you in on this, you've got to promise to keep it on the down low. The less people know about this, the better.
Yeah, call it lazy, I just create what is in my mind. I use the same breaks in my beats sometimes. Wanna decorate my office, so I bought some fake lavenders and speakers, but Kaiju on the highway to Los Angeles. Never try to hide you from my life if you can handle it. You know I try to find you in the dark, which is a candlestick. The valves of my heart always encase of metal shackles. When I look into your eyes, you're like Wonderland of Alice.
Shit, if we can avoid incendiary incidents in real life, then we never have to do anything ever again.
How does that work in the real world?
Hello, everyone.
Hey, everyone.
Welcome back to Stuff We're Excited About. It's a podcast about stuff we're excited about, and my name's Finley.
And my name's Cloud, and this week, you watched...
I watched a movie. Called Avatar.
Oh, yeah.
That Cloud has a great affinity for. It is... I don't think I am incorrect to say that it is one of your favorite ever films.
Yeah, like, when I was younger, I said it before, I always wanted to watch it. I don't know why I don't know why I like it. I think I assume it's just because, like, the world building, because when I was younger, I was like, oh my god, imagine, how cool would it be when, wasn't there, like, some sort of, like, kind of like Paris syndrome, where you go there and you're, like, disappointed by it? Of what Paris was supposed to be. I'm fairly certain there's like a thing for Avatar of like, because it came out and so many people had like boring mundane lives, and then this movie comes out of like this extraterrestrial world with like all this wildlife. People got like so like the contrast between
hyped up about it,
between their boring life and this amazing movie. They get like not a depression, but like I swear I read something, there was a thing. Like, people would, like,
Avatar syndrome.
experience... Yeah, I don't know if it's called that. But I swear, of, like, them being, like, watching this movie... When it first came out, keep in mind. When it first came out, it was pretty revolutionary in a sense. Mainly just because, like,
it's
the world...
not good enough. I'll get into my thoughts about it for that, but I don't feel it is good enough.
I believe at the time
to
it may have
warrant
been, though.
anything.
At the time,
Eh.
it probably, what, 2009?
I'd like to hang on a second.
Wasn't it?
I have a little book.
Oh, shit, okay.
I have my little book.
You've got your little book.
And I watch a lot of movies. And I have my little book where I write down about a page, just thoughts about the films that I watch.
Okay.
And I would like to read off my notes that I took during and after my watch of Avatar.
Okay.
Starting off with my star rating, which was 2 out of 5.
I thought it was 3. Oh, shit, 2. Okay.
Nope, 2. I gave it 2 stars out of 5. On the 23rd of August, 2025, I watched Avatar. Note 1. Performance capture is good for Jake and Neytiri, but kind of awful for everyone else. Lots of pretty baffling writing and cinematography decisions. And then there's a little arrow going down to tons of terrible, in all caps, exposition. Score is hugely uninspiring, hugely underlined. Overall story is fairly unoriginal but well executed. World building is fun and designs/art direction are cool. There's an arrow going from the story point down to the next note, which says pacing is kind of weird at points despite 3-hour runtime.
Oh, yeah.
Gratuitous use of slow-mo.
I forgot it was 3 hours.
Sam Worthington's accent slips completely in some scenes.
That pisses me off. I will agree to that. I have things to say about this. Don't worry. Keep going.
And then the last line, the last note, because I ran out of space on this page, is just white savior in all caps.
That's what
underlined.
Okay. One of the reasons I believe I like this is because I feel like little me was like, oh my god, maybe one day I'm gonna be able to like go to this different planet and like turn into this cool like alien thing, and they look so cool and they live such an amazing life.
It's escapism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why I liked it so much as a child.
Escapism.
Exactly. The thing with like the Avatar syndrome,
look, I can't
people
talk.
wanted like an escape.
I can't talk. It's the same reason why I liked Sword Art Online so much as a child.
There you go. I do agree.
And that is pretty objectively a bad show. I mean, look, there are parts of it that are actually still really cool, and I stand by that it is an enjoyable and definitely watchable show. But that overall, the consensus is that's not a very good show.
No,
I still really love it.
Again, we were children.
Of the escapism factor,
and we saw everything like surface value. We were like, whoa, cool. Cool anime. This is so cool. Cool movie. It looks amazing, and that's all we thought about.
Well,
now we can actually like.
Oh,
well.
Sword Art Online doesn't fall into the white savior trope.
I was about to say that. The entire movie.
So I'm gonna say it's categorically better than Avatar.
The entire movie. The reason I like it, I do not like the fact that it is literally just a white savior. The whole movie. This guy. This random white guy, and the accent thing pisses me off so much. I'll be listening to it. It's worse than the first movie.
The accent is
I don't think it's
so
that bad in the second movie, but in the first one, I'm like, dude.
Well, yeah.
Is he even trying?
They had the budget. They had like $237 million.
They couldn't
to make
reshoot
this movie, and they
like,
couldn't spend
like
what
$100,000
on the wages for an accent coach.
Not even that. Just do
coach?
another take.
Yeah,
and
even most of the really egregious lines from Sam were in ADR. They were in like voiceover.
Yes.
So were they like really, really pushed for time in the booth or something? Like what was going on?
Because it's not that hard. If you're in a fucking booth, just do it one more time. Like it's not gonna. Or I'm sure that there were other takes where we probably got the accent right. Is there no one there being like, hey, Sam, actually, so this is how you would say it? Not even like one of the fucking people recording that are probably from the US be like, hey, like, is it because they didn't care enough?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
This is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
I mean, okay. True that it is set.
Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
In like a futuristic Earth. So maybe they were like, oh, I mean, actually, they could be like, maybe in the future. Oh, yeah.
The CG on the Earth scenes at the beginning of the film is so fucking bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
It looks awful.
But they probably could have gone with the excuse of, like, maybe in the future he, like, you know, all the countries, all the cultures started mixing, so the accents changed. But still,
yeah,
all the other characters have
I was thinking
regular American accents.
it got worse as the movie went on. So I was thinking, like, is this a deliberate choice? Because he's, like, you know, integrating into the
Navi culture.
Omitakaya? Omitakaya, is that what they're called?
Yes.
The specific tribe that Natiti is from.
Yes.
I was like, is this a deliberate choice? Is he doing this on purpose? And I don't think it was.
Honestly,
I think it was just him being really bad at doing an American accent, which is weird because it's the easiest fucking accent to do.
Like, there's so many times where I'm listening to it, I'm like, you can hear the Australian pop out, but if you literally try it again, it's not that hard to fix. Like, it's not like he's saying difficult words. No, it's just, it feels like he didn't...
There are whole lines.
Oh, yeah.
There are whole lines
where
yeah. I was like, that he basically just wasn't doing the accent for the past, like, 10 seconds.
But,
like, dude.
Some of the other points you mentioned, I feel like the one reason it was so popular was just because of the world building and the characters and the scenery and the shock factor and all these other
the
things.
Art direction, the spectacle.
It's a spectacle. That's what it was.
Yeah.
In 2009, it was the best fucking movie, like, since forever, almost. In terms of, like, everyone liked it, everyone saw it, it looks good, everyone's like, oh my god, this is crazy. And now we have...
And then everyone promptly forgot it.
I guess, yeah. And now we've got almost 20 years later, almost. And people are realizing that there are so many parts of it that, weren't that good. That the story writing, the main fucking point is that it's a white savior movie. People are being like, what? Like, and even then, in the second one, still, it's like it's...
Is the second film any better?
I don't know, honestly.
I mean, it's got to be at least visually.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. But there were some parts where I was like, why would they...
A lot... I posted on Blue Sky while I was watching the film. I posted, like... I find it kind of funny that, like, the PS5 Avatar game looks better than the first movie.
Oh, yeah, there is a game. I really want to play it. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Frontiers of Pandora.
Yeah.
Avatar... What's the second movie called?
Way of Water.
Yeah. It has a 3.6 on Letterboxd.
Is that...
And I don't know what the original has. It has a 3.7.
Oh.
So the consensus is actually that the second one is
worse.
basically the same as the first one.
Yeah.
If a little bit worse. I, funnily enough, gave it the exact same rating that Iman Vellani did, because I follow her on Letterboxd.
Oh.
2 stars. So there you go.
Look at that.
I agree with you, Ms. Vellani. I think you're a great actor, and I think you have correct opinions about movies.
But the thing is, I have many favorite movies that are not subjectively good movies, but I, like, even...
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
You mean objectively? I mean...
What did I say?
Okay, look. There is no objectivity with like... It's very, very difficult to get objectivity when it comes to art. And I feel like rating art a lot of the time is kind of folly, but with films, it's much easier to do because there is so much
that you can
history
judge, and there's also...
And breadth of, like, artistry and, like, you know, skill levels that go into creating a film that I feel like it's much easier to give a rating... Not just based on personal enjoyment, but based
just
on technical factors as well.
Definitely.
But yeah, that's what I do is on Letterboxd. I try to be as objective as possible with my star rating, and then I use the little heart just to say like whether I personally, and that's like. It's not like a binary whether I liked it or didn't like it.
Yeah.
I can like a film and not give it the little heart on Letterboxd. I reserve that for if I, like, really enjoyed a film. Independent of the star rating that I give it.
Because I know that there are definitely some movies that I've watched where I'm like, I enjoyed this. And other people are like, oh, I hated this. What kind of fucking movie? Like with Mickey 17, when that came out, people were like, this is fucking horrible. And I'm like, what do you mean? I fucking love this.
I
And
still think Mickey 17, even technically, is a great film. I think it subverts the white savior trope
yeah.
in an interesting way. And I feel like it had a great story and a great concept and really fun cinematography and production design and acting.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great film.
But then there's still people that are like, no, I hated this, like, and they give all these reasons, and I'm like, this is obviously it's so subjective, but it's just how people choose to view things. Like, obviously there are some things where people are going to be like, this is a pro, and other people are like, no, that's a con, and I'm like, this is just like a part of it based on what you like what you connect it to in terms of real world things can also influence if you think it's good or bad. Like the fact that there was like a basically a Trump impression Mickey 17. I fucking love that. I know some people like it was so like a cheap thing to do, and I'm like, that's like the point.
Yeah.
That's like, I feel like people are missing the point sometimes. Like, the point is to kind of make fun of itself. Is like, it's not supposed to be good, but that's what makes it good. Like, it's not trying, like, I feel like you have trying too hard, and then I feel like you just have trying. Trying too hard isn't always going to be good. Trying is like, yeah, it's great. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Yes.
There's
I understand what you mean.
There's so many movies where I'm like, I fucking love this, and other people are like, oh, it's horrible because of all these reasons, and I'm like, that's kind of the point of like why I liked it or why it's good. So it's just really interesting. But it is funny when I like a movie that everyone thinks is bad, and I'm like, okay, yeah, actually it is kind of shit, but I enjoyed it. Because the thing is, I'll enjoy watching any movie in the cinema. I'll sit there and be like, oh, this is so great. And then out of the cinema, I'm like...
Just the experience of being in the cinema.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So I don't really know if you can like count that. I'll be sitting there and be like, whoa, this is so cool. And then out, I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's happened so many times. So I don't really know if I can like... Also, I just don't think about things deep enough. Sometimes I'm like, I'm going to enjoy this at a surface level. It makes me happy. I'm not going to go any deeper. Why would I need to?
Choose to...
Just
choose to enjoy something just on its most basic surface level.
Yes, and you can do that.
Yeah,
you can. There are some movies where I'm like, I'm just gonna, like that's fine.
That's a lot of what I do with The Legend of Zelda, because the actual gameplay in those games is great. It's so much fun. The stories are often not great, and furthermore, oftentimes they are like glorifying like the monarchy and and like the divine right of kings, and having like maybe it's different in Hyrule, I guess, because there is like literal actual gods and goddesses that exist.
There you go. Yeah, so
whatever. So I just choose to enjoy it for the gameplay and the character work and stuff like that. It's not penetrating too deep when you enjoy elements of something, and not letting other elements ruin those elements that you enjoy.
I feel like this is kind of related to like separating the art from the artist, in the sense that there are some pieces of media. Again, I'm not gonna.
There are some pieces of media where you can.
Yes.
But then others where
it's kind of
their artistic hand is so intertwined with the things that they believe and the way that they act that it is impossible.
But I feel like
Harry Potter.
Yeah. Because literally, I read it, watched the movies. I was like, this is great. This is so cool. Again, I was young. I, was kind of looking at things more surface level. And then as I got older, you start to realize things, the name of the characters,
as you get older, you hear Kingsley Shacklebolt, who is the only black professor at Hogwarts, and you think,
what the fuck?
That's fucked up.
So it is, a lot of these things do come with age and just getting more educated.
Yeah.
Really, it's just about getting more educated in so many things. But there are also some series like,
getting more smarter.
Like with Zelda, where it's like, I can appreciate aspects of this, but I do understand that there are other aspects that just don't really work.
It's like,
yeah, because, yeah, like
aspects that are just,
I don't know. Because, separating art from artist, there are some times where the artist kind of puts themselves in it in a way where you're like, you just can't. You can't
inseparable.
You can't do that. And there's other times where it's like,
Yeah.
I don't even know the fucking artist's name. If you told me they were a bad person, I wouldn't be able to, like, I don't know who they are. So whoops.
It's like that, and then sometimes you wonder, like, did you like watch or read like your own thing? Like with Dean Cain joining ICE, it's like you played Superman.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Are you serious? He's a fucking immigrant.
I swear to God, that
What?
was. I know. I swear. I saw what's his name like replying to that, and I was like, how
Yeah.
does that even? There are so many times when actors will do things in real life that contradict
So
the
antithetical.
essences of so many characters they play. And I understand that an actor isn't a character, but I feel like when you're
Yeah.
portraying something to an extent, you kind of have to. And I know because there's some
part of
you goes into that.
If
And I know that you can also not say
Yeah.
that because you have actors that have played bad characters and it's not like they agree with that.
Hmm.
But there's also a part of like, how do you understand and how can you accurately portray a character when you don't understand the point of view, like in real life? Like you have to kind of, you can't, so I don't know how, like the fact that people can play bad characters, you are understanding those point of views and those ideologies and those concepts in real life as well as in this fictional character, then of course you should be able to understand that with more positive things or with other experiences. So it just really confuses me when actors do something. I'm like, how do you, what is the thought process behind it?
Did none of
There-
Superman rub off on you
That's
when
what
you were
I'm
playing
saying.
him? Like,
That's what
did
I'm
none
saying.
of that like? Did none of that like go in there up there? Did none of that like
it just
penetrate?
How? Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely don't understand sometimes. I genuinely hope I'm not that kind of actor if I do have a big career.
Oh yeah.
Please remind me of now if shit like that happens. Please kindly educate me if I ever do something wrong. Please. Because that is like the worst nightmare. Like, how can you let that happen to yourself? Are you not ashamed?
Yeah.
Are you not ashamed? How?
It's like that. That fucking. Oh my god, that new Rockstar's thumbnail with fucking Spider-Man where it just says, "What happened to shame?" Anyway,
Yeah.
I would like to follow up on a topic from last week.
Oh.
My controller arrived.
Controller.
My freaking controller arrived.
Wow.
It looks virtually identical to the last one, but it feels so much nicer. It, like, the build quality, it, like, normally with video game controllers, when you, like, grab the grips and, like, twist, you will hear some amount more with others, less with others. You will almost always hear some amount of, like, creaking from just the plastic flexing and internals and stuff like that. There is virtually
Little
no
to no,
creak
yeah.
with this. Little to nothing. Like, if you put your ear right up against it, yeah, you'll hear something. But comparing that to, like... Hang on, I'll go and
Get the other
Hang
one.
on a second.
You can just hear, like, rummaging noises.
Maybe this isn't a fair comparison. This is an Xbox controller.
Oh, but that's,
an
like,
Xbox
one of the-
360
yeah.
controller. I know, it's old, but this is a first-party controller from Microsoft. Wow, actually, I didn't test that before I did it. This is pretty impressive. Wait a minute. Hang on.
Gotta go back for something else.
Wait.
Test it before you come over.
Hang on. I don't have any other controllers.
Oh.
I don't have any other controllers to test on hand to
Shit.
test that with, but trust me, with other brands of controller, if you twist them like that, you will hear what is referred
A
to
myriad
as controller
of just
creak.
noises.
Virtually none with this. A bunch of the buttons on the old one that were like pretty like gummy and not very tactile are now
Oh.
like super clicky on this one.
Ooh.
Like same with the D-pad as well.
And they have, like, different
Less
pitches.
obviously, but yeah.
Like, all the...
Well, because they're different
Oh, I
sizes.
was about to say, I thought they were, like,
Um,
the same button, but
yeah.
it had... Oh, that's really cool, then.
It has these switches on the back. These right next to the triggers, you can see that there, Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
It's just these little switches that you can flick back and forth, and they change the travel distance of the triggers.
What do you mean?
So you can see here the trigger is going all the way down to the bottom. It has its full range of motion, and it will read that full range of motion when you're like playing like racing games where you need a variable throttle, stuff like that.
Right.
You flick it back,
and it doesn't...
it just hits the switch immediately. It's a hair trigger. It changes between those two.
That's cool.
Because the Nintendo Switch doesn't support analog triggers. It doesn't use that range of movement. It just doesn't. So you can set it to just be this hair trigger, so you don't have to move it at all to trigger the trigger.
Oh.
It is so fucking cool.
Look at that.
And it has little extra buttons next to the bumpers. Those are addressable. I know, we discussed all this last week.
That's
Here's the real
cool.
kicker.
Oh. The two...
I just turn on the RGB lighting
Wow.
around the sticks. You can change
It
the
changes colors! Red, blue, red. Now that one's red and one's blue!
It's like the portals.
I was
from
about to say
Portal.
that. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
That fucking game
it's
has
so
given
fucking
me so many, like, philosophical nightmares of, like, if a portal existed, how would this shit work? Like, I just kind of go into the spiral because I see people, like, making posts and I'm like, oh my god. It fucks...
You should absolutely play Portal. Portal is a game for the ages.
True.
It is so fucking good. You could honestly probably run that on your laptop. It's from like 2007 or something.
Oh, yeah.
You could definitely play that.
Oh my god, I should play
Um,
Doom. I want to play Doom.
Doom is so fucking boring.
I don't care. I like the
Doom
soundtrack.
I've played
of-
Doom. I have a port of Doom on my fucking Game Boy Advance. Because Doom can run on anything, and it is so boring. Doom is not an interesting game.
I have...
I had to say it.
I think I played it like once on my laptop on some weird emulator website when I was like 15 or something.
Not pictured. I mean, obviously nothing's pictured in an audio medium, but it has a little controller cradle, like charging cradle that it sits in and charges.
We'll make a
and it's
post
so
about
nice.
it on the social somewhere when this episode drops.
No, we don't need to, because
You can.
Whoever wants to know about this, just look up 8-Bit Do Ultimate 2 Bluetooth is the name of the controller. That's 8, the number 8, BITDO Ultimate 2 Bluetooth is the one that I've got. It has like there's 3 little gold contacts on the back.
Oh yeah, so you
and
can...
that just connects up to
Oh.
three pins on a little cradle. And it charges the damn thing.
Okay,
There we go.
now... So, we all know I like to read, right? But one thing that I don't like... Okay, I know this is like controversial, like with many things on my opinions on books, but people annotating things. Genuinely, I do love it, but I do not have the strength in my heart to do it to my own books. I've thought about, okay,
Yeah,
maybe
me
I
neither.
can get like little post-it notes and I can write them in there, but then I'm like, I don't like how it looks on the side and then it makes the book thicker. Like, I like having the book in as clean of a condition as possible, just because that's how I like it. So what I have
And the
done...
glue can degrade the paper as
Yeah,
well.
and then, like, you've got all these problems of, like, and then if you put, like, the little sticky tabs that kind of poke out, then those are poking out, and it looks kind of cool, but also, I don't know. So what I decided to do,
Yeah.
and I haven't actually done it, I haven't put it into practice, but what I got, when I was in Portugal, I bought a little, just, like, cheap notebook from the supermarket that I was like, I'm just gonna make this my, kind of, annotation book
Diabolical
everything I
sound from
read.
inside my chest. I don't know
Oh.
what that was about.
Oh. Because, like, when I'm reading Pride and Prejudice, I'm reading that right now, there are so many words where I'm like, oh, what does this mean? I'll search it up. And for things like that, I would, if I, had it in my heart to annotate things, probably write down, this means that, so that when I ever read it again, or if I need to find what the word means, I can just flip to the page, boom, there it is. I can understand the story
Circle
better.
it.
Yeah, shit like that.
Circle it and just circle it, draw a line to the margin and just say, right, what that means.
Yes, exactly. But what I've, in theory, gonna do instead is put everything in a little book and have just like a big book of reading notes and annotations and things.
Right, yeah. I mean, I have my, as mentioned before, I have
Little
my
notebook.
little book. I
That
love this thing. I got it from Kinokuniya.
that brings in my
Um,
second point. Now, I was never a journaling person, right? I tried it
Some
for a
book
year.
ASMR.
Ooh. Wait, should I get mine? Hold on.
This is almost definitely going to get noise suppressed out or noise gated out. Something, one or the other.
Okay, wait. So I'm not a journaling person, right? I tried it for a year. I think the year I did my gap year, I wrote what happened every day, and I hated it. I woke up. I
Yeah.
know. Before I went to bed, I was like, "Fuck! I have to write in that goddamn book." And so I would literally do like the bare bones of an entry of what I did that day. Woke up, went to work, went to the shops, came home, watched this. That was it. Right? That's some of my entries. Some
Yeah.
of them were a bit more detailed, but I just didn't have it in me to do something like that. There were often times where I would forget a day and then the next day just do the like 2 entries, which kind of defeats the whole purpose. But I am gonna say I am happy that I have like a whole year's account of everything I did. Not everything, of what I did for every day. I have that now for 1 year of my life. Except I actually forgot one Friday. I don't know what I did. There's just
Lost
I don't know.
Lost to history.
It's gone.
You got abducted by aliens.
I forgot to do it that day, and then when I went to write it like the day after, I was like, what did I do? I don't know. It's gone.
Amnesia.
But what I have
It's like
started
Memento.
yeah. What I have started doing now is when I was at Kinokuniya one day, I got this little diary planner, right? Like this thin little campus, like the Japanese brand Kokuyo campus diary planner that just has like a calendar in it, and I actually started to like write things in it, write like my calendar and things. But eventually, I had this really big like heartbreak thing. Somehow, some really, like life and relationship things happened. And I was talking to a friend who had recently gone through something similar, and he's like, dude, just write everything out in a book. Like, if you want to tell something you would tell someone, write it down in a book instead of, bothering someone with all this information. Because a lot of it was also, like, really weird and private and stuff. So I started doing that, right? I've got some nice entries. I've got quite a few pages of just, like, the whole thing is writing, right? So now that has started me actually writing my feelings down. I've never done this before. And so I'm actually, like, journaling.
Wow.
And I'm
what
actually...
a revelation.
So this kind of ties into a whole story of I wanted to buy a good notebook, not necessarily for school. My school notebook is literally, hold on.
I do love an A6 notebook.
Oh yeah.
Just a little A6 notebook, nice, like leather bound.
My school
a little
notebooks
A6
are these like these Spirax A5 because they're literally $4.50 from Woolworths, and I'll buy them before school, like in the start of the year, and then that's it.
I love to death. I love and I would absolutely recommend Muji's flat spine open notebooks. I've mentioned it before on the podcast. I am still using the same one for my TAFE classes. The best writing experience. It's like, it's a grid, so you can do whatever the fuck you want. It's like, I just love it so much, and the paper is such nice quality that, it opens flat out, so that gives you like a centimeter extra space in the margin. It's crazy. I fucking love it so much, and they are not expensive at all. They are like $5-10.
Yeah, Muji's really
$10. Yeah.
So my school ones, I have these shitty Spirax A5 notebooks. The one I used last year is literally like falling apart, and it's all like fucked up and stuff. But it served its purpose. This year, I bought a new one, and that's fine. I don't really care about these. But for more personal stuff, I have been on the hunt for a good notebook that will not cost me an arm or a fucking leg or my liver or some shit, because I can't afford that. And so the only options that I saw of like the kind of notebook that I wanted was either the moleskin one or and please have mercy if I butcher this, the Lechtum, 1917 Lechtum books.
Yeah, Lechtum.
Um,
Yeah, that's right.
Those cost a pretty fucking penny, and they are nice. Like, I want something that has that feel. So, when I was in Abby's yesterday, I came across another brand that I was like, oh, this is kind of what I'm going for. Not quite hardback, not quite paperback, still kind of, meaty enough that it feels like a good notebook. The covers seem durable enough. So, I got this My Paperclip little notebook. This is one I've got that has little elastic, and the covers are like, it's not like cardboard, but it's not soft either.
Yeah.
Like, this is pretty tough. And they
nice
came
and
in,
solid.
yeah,
Yeah.
all different colors, all different sizes, lined, not lined. I don't know if they had dotted ones or if they had grid ones. But there seemed to be like a really good array of options. And the most important factor, they're only like $20.
Yeah.
This one was 13. But the big the A5 size ones were only like $20. And they're basically like the same, same pages, same everything else as the Moleskine and the Lectern one. So I was like, this is the fucking best thing. Yeah, look, 20. And for a large one, like a regular A4, 25. Hello? And they have hardcovers for 30. A5 hardcover for $30. That's compared to the other ones, that's so good. So, yeah.
And with that, that's just about all the time we have today. We've gone over by a little bit.
Yeah.
What's your recommendation?
My recommendation
Cloud?
is the My Paperclip, what's it called? The Executive Series, hand-drawn paperback, 129 ruled pages, pack of one notebook that like fits in your pocket.
There you go.
The blue one, dark blue one.
Specifically.
Yes, I like this.
My recommendation is the YouTube channel Technology Connections. It's just a really interesting channel about how different pieces of technology work and interesting oddities from the history of technology.
Is it like how it's made?
No,
I love that channel.
It's just it's a guy that just explains it, and he's really funny.
That's
and,
cool.
And interesting.
I'll check him out. That sounds really interesting.
There you go. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Thanks,
Thank you
guys.
to OK Kirk, aka 2K Doppler, for the use of our theme song, Breeze, off the album Brooks Brain Dump. You can find that at the Bandcamp. Link in the episode description. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. We'll see you next week.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye now.
Incendiary incidents in real life, then we never have to do anything ever again.
How does that work in the real world?